for it.
Good morning, America. What it do? We got Ebony Like That Tolliver. We got Big Cuzzo Dion Lack. And I am Phil, aka Lock Focus. And thank y'all for joining the show.
Appreciate you, Phil. Love that. How y'all been doing? How y'all weekends? How y'all week? What's going on? Let's get the juices flowing. How are y'all feeling?
Oh man, that's it.
Right.
It was a rough weekend.
I have noticed that all of us is rocking black. Is there a reason why we all are referencing some sort of? Are we playing Who the Black Is today?
Let's do it.
Obviously,
I feel like we
obviously
need to put on for the awareness of We Love Us, and on top of all of the killings and stuff and all of that, a lot of that going on. We need to unite and kind of show, some kind of back,
have some solidarity
real right now. We got to have each other back right now. So
absolutely.
Let me Google y'all's shirts to see who's the creator. Is it white people or black people? Let me just see.
Mine is definitely black people. So.
Yeah. Yo, I made mine, so it's the blackest over here.
Okay. What about yours, Phil? You got
He got his with sloth and swap.
A white person
Phil might be the black.
Is that
man? You know what this about, man? Do I gotta put up the tag, man?
No. I thought it was missing the W. So, you know how Asian folks definitely capitalize and change one letter. Be like,
for sure.
Cringy?
Is that Kanenshaw? Is that Kanenshaw? That's another N.
Yeah. They'll keep the same wording but change the font. They be like, what? This is Bokeem. This is not the.
Your little Air Jordan ain't got no ball. You
see the thing I posted when the Jordan dude was like, he was taking a charge. He's like, oh.
Phil said, I got receipts. Check it out.
Right. He's like, don't play with me.
Big marathon. Y'all people, my nigga Nip, man. Yeah. Justice for my guy, dog. While we on terms of justice.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't listen to his music day one. I've been rocking with him. I heard about him, but I didn't hear his music until he passed. So I'm not gonna be the one. Oh man, day one.
I'm with
rocking
you,
with him
too.
since
I was a late bloomer.
I can for a minute. 4 years before he passed, I was on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been fucking with Nip for a while because it was more of who he was as a person as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what
encouraging the community
entirely. I saw a lot of his interviews when he was younger, talking about real estate and stuff. And this was when he was like young. He was only like 3 or 4 years older than me. So seeing that at that age, like, damn,
right.
This type of shit I need to get on. This type of shit I need to put my people on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what drew me to him and his music. And I have been rocking with him, and it's just unfortunate that it's been 2 years.
Yeah. Well, it's been a year since his death.
No, definitely 2 years,
bro. He died in 19.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember where you were when this?
Yes.
Where were you?
This is a funny story. I literally just got fired from my job.
Oh,
damn.
Which job were you working?
Within the same hour, bruh. Like, wow. I literally got
heartbreak
fired.
twice. Boom, boom.
Yeah, because I was about to fight my supervisor. But
that's some black ass shit.
But
I had the trail speed well.
They had just sent the paperwork through, gave me. I'm like, damn, dog. And then they was like, the shooting happened, and I was like, nah, he gonna pull through. Niggas. You know how we are. Niggas get shot every day, B. You gonna pull through. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately,
we have to have that type of mental toughness when a human being is shot. Like,
I think here's the thing, yo. Why don't we turn down the power of bullets to like hurt extremely hard versus penetrating the body? You ever thought about that? Like, how
like rubber bullets?
Like rubber bullets?
Yeah. Why not?
Rubber
But,
bullet.
like, why can't we replace?
This lady got shot with a rubber bullet last year during the protest, like
cracked
in her
her
eye, bro.
skull or
They're
something.
dangerous too. Like,
Yes,
Yeah,
but it didn't kill
have you
her.
seen? They're like this big, bro. Like,
nigga, it cracked her skull.
Huh?
The rubber
What?
bullet cracked her skull.
It fractured like her this thing, like this is your orbital bone. So
She's
it's
still
like
alive, man. All I'm saying is, why can't we replace rubber bullets with actual bullets? Because for
she could have got
police,
shot in the head. Period.
for police, why do they have to kill?
yeah. Why do they
Oh.
have to have lethal rounds?
Do
So
we
I'm
want to
saying,
talk
why they
about
can't-
police killing?
I
Already?
believe that as well, unless you're going into a situation where SWAT or something is called or needed. You know what I'm saying? Why do you need lethal rounds? Why is your first reaction your gun instead of
I have to kill this person.
a nightstick? I mean, what happened to the
in
rap?
Minnesota though?
We hopped over. So as soon as they got done, like they were like, police brutality, we can't do that anymore. We got on film whooping ass. We cannot do that. We have to shoot and get the fuck out of there. Like, damn.
A nightstick, yo.
He said
Like,
no more after Rodney King.
Do
They
you,
said,
do
all
you
right, let's just-
understand how
Let's
agile?
just skip whooping their ass and just shoot them. Like, damn.
Oh, okay. You know what's crazy to
That
me
escalated
in Minnesota?
quickly.
That the young man who was killed over the weekend. Unfortunately, the lady who accidentally shot him said she was reaching for her taser and accidentally grabbed her gun. Bruh, you telling me you don't know the difference when you pick it up? You don't know the difference between a knife and a taser? It doesn't feel different. Like,
Wait.
it blows my mind, just the carelessness of police. But then at the same time, like we were saying, Phil, we're the ones who have to like be like, well, why us? Why are we always the ones, taking the brunt of this situation from the cops? Like, and like I said, so what do you guys think would happen if it was a bunch of Black cops accidentally killing young white men in America or in Los Angeles? Every single one of them cops would be put under the jail.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And it wouldn't be like you said about the guy, the Black police officer who accidentally killed that white woman. And how long did he get?
So
it was 13 years.
Okay.
13 years off the top. Like his trial was short. It was like an open and shut. Oh, you could have throw his ass away. Like
maybe no video. It was not on HLN. It was not like, bro, this is crazy.
I hate that the Derek Chauvin trial is this long. It should have been
absolutely.
It should have been like a couple hours.
Well,
Why
you
is it
gotta
so
understand what this shit is emotionally draining. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
they're showing this shit to drag an emotion out of us, just like I was saying the last time with the killing. It's to incite something. They want something to happen. We just don't know what the fuck they want. We protesting. We in the streets. We got motherfucking activists and all type of shit and all type of stuff going on. And it's like we still can't get protected. Why?
Interestingly, so I was reading about this article where it's technically not the cop's job to protect and serve unless you're in police custody. So until you get arrested, they don't have to protect and serve you.
Wait, what?
It was passed like in a civil rights case. And this was pretty recent as well.
So out on the street, they not supposed they
don't have to.
No.
But until they get in our car.
And until
you're arrested.
Until you are arrested and in police custody, they don't technically have to protect and serve you.
So that sounds like some bull, because y'all don't know if y'all remember in Baltimore, Freddie Gray, he was in their custody and then they was driving the paddy wagon all crazy.
Yes, I do.
And I'm like, he was definitely in their custody. They weren't protecting that man.
George Floyd was in police custody. He was in handcuffs. They didn't protect and serve him.
Loopholes, man. Loopholes.
What about the guy from the army dude? The guy who got pepper sprayed.
God.
Yeah. That right there. He had his hands out. He was like, dude, I don't want. First of all, he was like, I am not going to stop in this this darkness road. I'm going to drive to the gas station. My hazard lights are on to let you know I'm about to pull over. And they were just like, nah, you being disrespectful. And then it's like he's like, I am what is that? I'm a lieutenant. He's like, yeah, I served you.
I heard that.
You about to ride the lightning.
Yeah, bro. And then he told him, he was like, well, I'm afraid. He was like, you should be. Like, to me, that's a threat.
Yes.
And as Black men, I know that this is so emotionally draining. But like, when you watch stuff like that over and over and over again, do you feel like you're desensitized from it, kind of?
No. My thing is, I'm kind of like the Hulk. I'm always mad. Like even when I'm happy, I'm laughing and shit. I understand the world that I live in. This is temporary. It's not necessarily safe. Like anytime I get in my car, there's always a thought in my head, if the boys is on me, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a hyper awareness, if you will. You understand that you're living life, but you understand that your life is almost on the cutting line every day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's hard to walk that line and still be active and still be you, because we're technically being hunted at this point.
Right.
Yeah, I always look at it as like a threat, and they're looking at us like we are their competitor, and they're feeling like if we keep allowing them to be, if we continue to not let them know that we are to be feared, we're going to be inferior very soon. So we have to keep reminding them that we are superior over us. So I always get this vibe of like just continue being great, being strategic, and use their laws against them when it comes to like they like, you know, when the dude was screaming out like, what, get on the ground. It's like, dude, I am calm. Like, you need to match my energy. Like it's like I need for you to be aggravated. I need you to get here and get angry so I can find a way to shoot you. So it's like, dude, exactly. I am not. So it's like you're trying to pull me out of this. It's like I need for you to show how stupid you sound right now, how aggressive you are. And it's like you can't play that same game because it's like they already like it's like we are trained karate black belt people. Black people are, and then they had no training on. They just have guns and ninja stars. They just throwing that, like, come on, you gotta throw some at me now. And it's like, no, it's like I'm just doing this. Like, yo, what are you doing? Right. But sometimes might get like, oh, now I gotta. You're like, oh, that's what I want right there. That's what I want. And when we get hit and we start to act violent, they be like, yeah, that's what I want. Now I get to retaliate like I really want to retaliate.
Exactly.
And this is my excuse.
I feel like that's it. You just hit it. They want an excuse to allow those floodgates to open, to allow them to be their worst selves, because that's who they are on the inside. Yeah. They are murdering, raping, pillaging motherfuckers. That's what they do. Like throughout history, that's historically what they do. That is their nature. So they are trying to make us give them an excuse to attack us.
And try to entice us. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, if in any battle, you always want to entice your competitor.
Yeah.
Like
you a big part of war.
When I used to play football and I used to play defense, I used to distract the offense and be like, what's up, brother? He's like, he listened to the quarterback, ready, down. I'm like, you got change for $1? Huh? Come on, brother. What you and you say, you be like, yo, shut up talking to me. It's like, I'm getting in your head. Like if they feel like they can get in our head and we act out, it's like, I got them.
Yeah.
Like, exactly the point. So I mean, to be honest, like in situations like that, I find myself kind of overcompensating, if you will. Like maybe somebody will be pushing my buttons, but I have to remain calm because my point is to try to change the paradigm of the way that people perceive me, right? So no, I'm not always gonna pop off on you, and I'm definitely not gonna give you the keys to make me seem like the angry Black woman, so you feel like, see, I told you.
That's what I was going to say too. Is like if someone, when that happens to me, you have to I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. I see what you're doing. It's calibrating in my mind, but I know in this instance, we always have to be better than them.
So here's a great point. Why should we? It sucks because we have to play the strategic game when they don't play the game themselves.
Absolutely.
I've seen several white people argue at other white people. They're like, just calm down. I'm trying to help you out, sir. I'm just trying to help you out. It's like, put the knife down. Put the knife down. Oh, shit. He stabbed me. It's like, partner. Not even bringing his gun out at all. Partner. He stabbed me. He ran that way. He's like, it was like, dude. Like, you had plenty of time to shoot this dude.
Because
this guy, I got see that video?
Yeah, I saw it. I know,
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
He's like, put the knife down and got stabbed.
And the dude ran through the forest, through the woods.
It's like, so they have the patience of white people, man. They look at us like,
there's something about us that's clearly intimidating.
A threat.
Yeah, clearly.
They know we're.
I feel like they show them all, like they do some kind of training video or the language that they use or some shit. You can be subconsciously programmed. Just think, if they got a white figurine in the training video and all the figurines that are doing all the wrong shit is black, you know, it programs you in a sense without telling you, yeah, you white and you right and they black and they wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you got to treat them aggressively because black stick man is coming at you with a knife. You know what I'm saying? But white stick man is just gonna walk up and politely stab the shit out of you. Like, what the fuck is the difference?
Yeah.
Start shooting people up in the store and shit.
Hi, while I'm stabbing you.
We don't need no more allies. We need accomplices. We need people like on the police force to be like, yo, what y'all doing?
Exactly.
Like, you understand we at war here?
Honest with you, to be what we honestly need, we not gonna get. We don't have the financial backing. We don't have the unification. We don't have we just don't got it right now. And what we need to get them to back the fuck up off of us is some Black Panther shit from like the 60s, not this new shit. We need like the old programs, the militarized, we are not scared of you motherfuckers, stay out our neighborhood. We need that, but it's too far gone right now.
Let me ask you this. You think segregation would help now? Like if black people like, you know what, we gonna just let us have the East Coast and y'all have the West
give us a starting point, at least.
It's like
at least if they gave us a full like coast and then let us play by their rules, we'd fuck them up.
But hold on, do you think it'd be safer or more dangerous if we were broken up in race?
But
it was such a lot of people are multiracial.
That's the thing. Until we appreciate ourselves, we're
both.
not gonna get there. Until we appreciate each other, you got black cops killing black kids.
They'd be like, please don't take me to my wife. Please don't take me away from my wife.
You know what I'm saying? They
don't want some black people don't want to be on the black side. They're like, I can't go over there. I can't go over there.
That's side. A lot of those, man, when I worked at the post office, slickers, bro. White boots, they don't care about anybody that is trying to succeed in there. If you're not playing to what the white person tells them to do, you're gone too. Because they're not going to sacrifice their job that they've been at for 40 years for anybody else. That mentality, me over us. Huh?
Everything that was white is all right. It is
that is such an old like mentality. You know what I mean? I see this like in a lot of older generations. Like there's a lot of self-hate inbred in, you know, people coming up during like civil rights or, you know, so it could be like our parents' age or like a little older.
Yeah.
And, you know, some people still have that mentality ingrained in them. Like I'll go back to, you know, certain places in the Midwest and in the South. And I don't know if this is true in Ohio, but it's very segregated. Like I couldn't believe it, bro. Like
But we
living
were
in
still
Los
cool
Angeles,
though.
it was crazy. That's the white part of town. Like, what, bro? Like, you
Yeah.
have that? Oh, just gentrification ain't hit y'all yet. Don't worry, they're coming.
It's coming.
Do you believe in stereotypes?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's tough to look at as normal for one race, but it's a problem for another. Like if you see somebody selling oranges, a Hispanic person selling oranges on the corner, that's totally fine. But you see a black person, you're like, nigga, where you get those oranges from, man? You're like, what are you doing over here, bro? Where'd you get those flowers from? You're like, I'm not buying those from you, bro. But you know what I'm saying, if you see somebody who is white, who sells cars versus a black person who has a used car sales them. It's like you looking like it's like you more likely to feel like one person will give you a hookup, one person's gonna screw you over. You know what I'm saying? You already feel like a stereotype, like something you associate people with their stereotypes, not even knowing the person.
So I believe in the existence of stereotypes for sure, but I mean, stereotypes, it's complicated because yes, do certain people fit in certain stereotypes? Yes, but we're at the end of the day, we're all individuals. And I like to create individual experiences. There's a lot of people that may approach me or, end up in a situation with me and they expect me to act a certain way or be a certain way. But when they start talking to me, they're like, oh, wow, she's really eloquent, or, oh, wow, like she's really educated. So I'm breaking that stereotype, just being myself, and I don't think I believe in their existence, but I don't think that they're necessarily fair.
Is it offensive if someone confirms all your stereotypes? It's like, oh, I bet you like to eat chicken and watermelon and smoke weed all day. And you be like, first of all, yes, but hey.
You didn't have to say it like that.
Actually, you're spot on.
I mean, is it offensive or is it like I hate that you know this, but we're not a monolith. Like, what could you?
No.
Are you offended?
No, I don't think that I personally am, because everybody's going to have their own preconceived notions of what they think people should be. But it's our jobs as individuals through our individual experiences to kind of change that. You know what I mean? And so I don't get afraid when I go into a grocery store and see a white dude in a trench coat. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, is he about to fucking fuck?
That's growth.
Right.
But I've learned.
I still see a nigga in a black trench coat and some black boots and be like, all right, got to keep my eye on that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever not tried to, you try to cut off a stereotype by proving it wrong in the midst of it? Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You ever, so this is a scenario that happened. This is mad trash. I had went to an expensive restaurant, like $100 a plate. And I'm there and they're purposely avoiding waiting on me. So I kind of heard like the whole thing with tipping and stuff.
I don't want that table.
Yeah, because it was full of white people, Asian people, and I was like, these niggas don't want to serve us because they don't think we're gonna tip.
Mm-hmm.
So in my head, I was like, damn it. Now I'm forced. Do I not tip them because of the bad service of what I've heard, or do I over tip because just to prove them wrong?
Absolutely, I get you.
So I'm sitting there and I had to voice my opinion. I was like, is there a reason why that table right there is set before us? We were here before and they're on their third course meal. We were on our first. And I was like, is there a reason for this? She was like, I'm sorry, sir. This is nothing racial, just an inconvenience because it's our staff and blah, blah, blah. We'll try our best to get on it. And I was like, I know what this is about. I know what this is about. And then for the long now the whole
nothing racial leads me to believe that it's racial.
Huh?
Yo, the fact that she led with "it's nothing racial" leads me to believe that it's racial.
Well, I definitely said that white couple.
Oh, Good.
All right, okay.
He took it there.
That white coat is
You
those
went
crackers
there
over there.
So
That
I'm
pepperwood over there. Those
So
pink
here's the-
toes over there.
So what'd you end up doing, Dion? Did you see what you do with the tip though?
I didn't want to strengthen the stereotype. I definitely paid the standard tipping,
Okay.
but I didn't over
What is the
tip.
standard
I was
tip,
like,
Dion?
I was about to say, you better not.
What is the standard
No,
tip?
I'm about to say.
They was probably running game on you, nigga.
that's how they do it. Hey, so they
Don't
perfectly
over
do
tip.
it.
Hit him with that 20%.
Thank you, Ebony. Thank you.
But
I
then you
heard
been
that.
I will say this.
I would
I
have
will
lived up
say
to the
this.
stereotype. You damn right you ain't getting a tip. My people work for free for 400 years. Fuck out of here.
Oh my
They
God.
flip a
Phil,
table over.
Fuck
Like,
out of
go out
here.
He worked for free for 400.
No,
Yo.
listen.
What-
So people hate going out to eat.
hold on, Carolina. What was Bell's like? You didn't have to. That table over there paid for you. Oh,
Oh.
my bad. I didn't.
No.
Sorry about the table, ma'am. So sorry about that.
Shit, we gotta go.
Going to pick out
Don't
shrimp out of
call
her
security.
head.
Don't call security. I didn't mean that. Sorry about that bottle, brother. I didn't mean to crack it over your head. My bad.
As soon as they be like, that table over here paid, I'm like, all right, we gotta go.
Baby, get your shit.
I didn't have it in the first place.
We got.
I wasn't supposed to be. We was about to dive out the window. We
We was about to dash anyway. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Bro,
Not the
people hate
dine and
going out to
dash.
eat with
Not
me.
back to the dine and dash.
People hate going out to eat with me for that exact reason, because I have to overcompensate and teach people how to restaurant sometimes.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, sweetheart, it's not always the best idea. Like, I went to this.
even if it's terrible service.
Mm.
I mean, there's a way to express it. Definitely. There's a way to still, there's definitely a way to express it, but like we do get a bad rap in restaurants for sure. Because I work there, bro. We always want.
I worked in a restaurant too. I was a line cook. But shit.
Okay, but it's front of house and back of house is
White
different.
folk
You know that.
kitchen. When I worked as a line cook, I was like, damn, this must be how slaves must felt cooking in mass.
So like,
Nigga, like fuck this shit.
So,
but at least you don't have to go.
that
and,
wasn't
like,
one of your favorite
deal
jobs,
with
huh, Phil?
These angry people feel like when I come back and bring the food back, you cuss at me, not at them. You know what I mean? So I'm getting cussed out by two people
That's true.
over some shit that I'm not eating.
That's true.
Like,
Sure.
right. But you know, it's definitely a way to carry yourself and an etiquette to have in restaurants, which I don't know.
Hey, like, what would you do? What would you do if it smells like, hey man, I don't like your vibe. Tell me when my food's ready. I'll come back and grab it myself because I don't want you to touch my food.
Ooh.
Oh, definitely happened. Absolutely. I don't want to serve your punk ass table anyway. Let me go get another server.
I was gonna say, can we just swap servers?
I'm gonna get it myself because I don't want to tip nobody here.
Sir,
I'll
there's this
go
place
grab
called Ralph's where you can go and get all the shit that you want
And make it
and
at
make it the
home.
way you want it at this place called your house. You don't have to tip nobody. You ain't got to pay for nothing after you get there. Please go there because it is definitely a privilege to eat here, to have somebody else make your food. You can go to your own house and make your own shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't
So
got to
here-
eat here.
So here's my question.
Before it.
Or for like poor service, like all the in the restaurant, like I don't want you to touch my food. I have an issue. Do you guys actually like leave reviews or like Yelp places or like this place was
Never.
trash and they're like, do y'all about the Yelp life?
Never. That's too much work.
That's
You
too
gotta
much.
really hate.
I don't give a fuck that much. If your shit trash, I'm not coming back. That's that. You ain't getting no more of my money.
You got a lot of fucking time on your hands.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to be like, whoa, when I get home, I'm gonna sign up for Yelp. Let me get on here. Hold on, how we do this?
Sign up.
I gotta do a password, cap lock. Okay, here we
Bro,
go. Confirm
Let me
the
tell you how you
email.
know the review is
Yelp
coming
is for
too.
people who like to complain. Like you
Right.
like to complain type shit.
And it's,
Bro,
and
as
it's
soon as they're
mostly-
like, what's your name?
and it's,
How you
and it's
spell your name?
mostly bad reviews. Because who's going home to give positive reviews? I can't
That's
wait.
what I'm saying. It's
Yo,
for people who like to complain.
Let me tell you, the
Who's really
reason
gonna be
I
like,
asked is because I've been
that
on
service
Yelp.
was so great, I have to comment. Like, who the fuck is really gonna do that? No
Your
one.
regulars. Come on, bro.
Let me tell you, I'm on Yelp heavy only because, right? Not for bad comments, because I'm not gonna say, oh my God, this food, the food more so. I'm more like the food is great. Y'all need to order this shrimp and grits. I very rarely shit on like the service in the restaurant. Like you said, if it's bad, I ain't going back. They ain't gonna get my money no more. But if I need people to know when you go to Kaylani's restaurant, get the Hawaiian roll or something, I'm gonna let y'all know that. So I'll be putting people on game, but not trying to rip down restaurants. But I'll be on Yelp. I'm one of them joints.
Yeah, I do that. I do that for white companies mostly, but not because if it's a black
damn hat thing.
If it's a bad black, no. I'm saying I will shit on a bad white company.
I thought you would comment great because her comment was talking about she did great.
Yeah. I was about to get
that for white folk. Like, damn, nigga.
Take your hat off.
As in, like, I will go to a Yelp review. If it was a bad black company, I'm like, man, they tried it. I can't support it. But I would. But if it's a bad white company, I'll be like, I think they need to offset these compliments. Let me go ahead and sign up or talk about it, because white companies they be answering your tweets. If you go to like U-Haul,
they will answer back.
They stood before they like, hold on, can we email you on a private? I'm like, now we talk.
That's true. They will say DM us and let's talk about this.
Dude, I got hit in a U-Haul. I had the insurance. I had to pay. They was like, well, you have to pay for the deductible. I was like, no, that's what the insurance for. Someone hit me. They did a U-turn in my face and I hit them.
Oh yeah. If you hit them automatically, especially if you hit them from behind, it's your fault.
He thought it was a turning lane. It was a straight lane.
If you hit them, it does not matter. Even if they backed up into you, you still would have to pay them.
Yeah.
I ain't paying that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. I saw this clip where there was this dude on this motorcycle and the dude on a Corvette in front of him. And the dude backed his Corvette super slow. The dude got a motorcycle cam on. He like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Hey, he's yelling, hitting his horn. Dude backing up. He touches the motorcycle, gets out. Oh, you hit my fucking car.
No way.
I bullshit you not.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I got you on camera. Get the fuck out of here. Like, and then the dude got in his car and then drove off. Like, once you knew
that is some evil shit.
That's evil. Like, why, bro? What is the point?
Have you ever gotten into a car accident?
Yes.
Like a tragic one?
Yo.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I've totaled the car.
Let's hear it.
Have y'all seen me in person before? Have y'all seen my forehead?
Oh.
How I got scars on my forehead?
How'd it happen?
A car accident, because my face broke the windshield.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh my goodness.
So this was back in high school. I was like 15 years old. And we're just driving, going straight or whatever. And then there was a bus. Like, imagine a public city bus, however long a bus is. They were coming toward us, but then they made a left-hand turn. And so we're at a light. They're making the left-hand turn and we're driving straight through, and our car T-bones the bus. And then and the thing is crazy, I was sitting in the back. I was sitting behind. Listen, I was sitting behind the passenger. But because of the impact, I flew forward between the passenger and the driver, through the center console, hit my head on the windshield, and then went back. But I wasn't there for it because I had already like passed out from shock. But legit, the car I was in also at fault. To figure out who was at fault, the bus kind of wasn't supposed to be turning, but we T-boned a freaking public bus, and then my face smacked the windshield of the car I was in.
What happened to the passenger and the driver?
Nothing. The driver got a sprained ankle, probably trying to hit the brakes all hard, like shit, the brakes, sprained her ankle. And the passenger, I believe the passenger broke her hip or something crazy. But yes, whole forehead.
Wow.
Like gashes, blood, like everything.
Wow. So I take it you had no seatbelt on, did you?
No, that's what I'm saying. No seatbelt. That's what I tell you all the time. Even
I don't blame you.
I don't wear seatbelts in the back.
You flying out like a cannonball, and you definitely ain't had no seatbelt.
No. Yeah. That's why I tell people, like, they be like, I don't wear seatbelts in the back.
Ebony woke up in the bus next to the guy in the earphones, like.
But no, legit. So yes, I've been in a car accident, and it was tragic but I could have died.
Yes.
No, seriously.
I could have broke my skull, my neck.
I'm so glad that you did it. Oh my God.
Thank you. But
Man,
yeah.
when you get into a car accident, it's like it's not like the movies. You know how like they had like dramatic like.
Oh no.
Oh
no,
fuck
Dion.
it is. Mine be like the
Yeah,
movies.
bruh.
The one I
Man,
had was
it's
definitely
quiet.
like the movies, nigga.
No, it's not.
Mine was driving like, all right, so I was sitting at a red light. I literally like a quarter mile away from my house, driving home 4th of July. And our light had just turned green, and a minivan tried to beat their light. So they smacked, but luckily I'd only pulled out a little bit and they took off the front of my car. They took off the engine, all of that shit. Everything, glass exploded, but it was like slow motion because I was pulling out. All I see is this big white flash of light, and next thing everything is in slow motion. Glass everywhere. My head is fucking flying. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm even thinking in slow motion, like, what the fuck?
It was high.
Snaps back.
You were high.
I'm sitting in this damaged ass car all fucked up. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Like,
That
Yeah.
was
shit
in
happened
slow
like a
motion, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
You think yours is better?
bruh.
She said
Bruh.
mine's better.
But you know what? Hold on, real quick. I
I
think
killed
that
someone in my car.
with Phil though, I think the other passengers, it may have been in slow motion for them, the car I was in. But even the like the firefighters and everybody that came were like, you don't remember anything because you probably saw it happening and your body went in shock so that you wouldn't
Yeah.
eat.
Feel it. Yeah.
Exactly.
And your body will protect your brain at all costs. Your brain is like the last thing. So this will automatically do some shit that you won't even want it to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't understand how out of control we are of our bodies for real, for real. Like, we move and operate this motherfucker every day, but when we're in danger, we start sweating. That shit we can't control. You know what I'm saying? So it's like your body is really in control of a lot of shit that you're not really aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, Kaylani, what happened with your story?
Okay. So I'm driving. So you live in San Diego. So I'm on the 805 South, in Chula Vista. And I'm in the slow lane because I'm getting ready to get off of the freeway. This car comes and hits me and knocks me into another lane, like pretty much into like, where people like pull over if they get into an accident or, comes and hits me again, right? And pretty much knocks my car off an embankment. So we're flying off the side of the freeway. My car turns around and lands on top of an Expedition. Luckily, my car landed on the hood of the Expedition.
Bruh.
So, because we could have just landed straight, boom, right on top of it. But we didn't. We, luckily, like there's pictures of it on Facebook. We landed on the hood of the Expedition. So my car, our windshields are facing each other. Like we could have just looked into each other.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So I had a car full of people. It was like my boyfriend at the time, my best friend, and 2 other people in the back or something. So I'm afraid to like look in the back seat because I don't really know what's going on. But I just remember it being slow motion, and I remember like trying to open my door and get out the car and go kill that motherfucker. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I realized I had no ankles.
Right.
No, but
my legs were noodles.
No, by the grace of God, bro, by the grace of God, like nobody was seriously injured through all of that. So my car and the car that hit me both went off of the embankment. Wow. So pretty much there's cars coming off the exit right here. And when they knocked us off,
where you at?
Getting ready to hit Palm Avenue on 805.
Right.
It was like near what's the exit before that? Maybe Palomar or something like that. So think about it, it's cars coming, if this is the freeway, there's cars exiting here and they knock us off to where the cars are exiting.
Right.
And even though they're exiting, flow of traffic is still
pretty moderate.
It's pretty high. So it was pretty crazy, bro. It was
imagine the guy in the SUV like, Oh, what is happening? What type of brand is this?
Nigga.
That's what I'm
bro.
doing.
What the fuck? Like, bruh.
My Escalade, minding their business, and then what?
Listen to some old Fred Hammond, like, la, 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 la. Oh God, no rain down on me.
It was scary, bro. Like all I remember is ice plants everywhere. Like being in the
crazy.
air, and then we were in the air, hit the ground, went in the air again. It was, oh my God.
Oh man.
And y'all sustained no injuries though?
No injuries. Thank you, Jesus.
I got a near death experience, but the car didn't get close to us. It was a corner of a window, so it was like on the street in the window of this daycare, and I'm in there playing with my first daughter, and she's obviously like in preschool. In the car, we seen a car flying towards the window. Flying towards the window, towards us. Now I'm on my butt. So you thinking like, is he gonna stop?
He gonna stop, bruh.
Is he gonna stop? And it did not stop, and it slammed into a pole that stopped it, like, and it went up like that. Like, and I was like, God!
God got the kids. God got the kids, man.
What just happened?
Whew.
We could have all been gone.
backpack or something.
Y'all drinking the slam right through.
We're going home today.
I pray
Who
for
put the
that
daycare
pole.
in the middle of it? Like, who put the daycare right there?
Like, it did not feel real because it was coming at least 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
A dude had a heart attack.
Oh man.
Oh, that's terrible.
He locked up and he just slammed on the gas.
Oh.
And it smells like look. And we looked up, we was like, what? And it was like, and we seen, he was like going through traffic. So we seen cars like swerving away from him. We was like, what's happening? And I was like, oh God. And then when it happened, I was looking for Kaylee, but I was like, you're attracted to like, is this going? You were like,
you better find your daughter, sir.
Why does this nigga look like the hamster?
Is the car gonna keep going? No, stop the shit.
Find your child, sir.
I was like, this is attractive. Like, is somebody want to get hit? Because you're watching, like, is he gonna stop? Is somebody gonna get hit? You seen people in the crosswalk like running away. You like, there's a lot of chaos out there. You like, I'm the chaos now. Yeah. Like, luckily that pole was gorilla glued to the ground.
Man,
and did not fall over. But yeah, that's one of the stories that like I always remember of like it didn't. And when it happened, it wasn't like when you hear like if I was editing this in the movie, it would be like some sort of like some sort of music and stuff to kind of make it. It was kind of like boom. I was like, why didn't that feel real? And I was like, you hear like glass screaming, babies crying. It's like, you get up like, is the pole gonna move? Kelly, come on. You be like,
the pole
I was like, baby, get your shit. Get your bottle, baby. Let's go. We're going home. We're gonna go get some ice cream.
We finding a new daycare too.
I'm not paying for this sort of babysitting. This is dangerous here. This is a dangerous city.
So speaking of daycare, did y'all see how there was how nowadays there are videos and parents can watch their kids at daycare? Similar to Dion's restaurant experience, there was a daycare where these like 2 or 3 year olds, all the white kids had their food and
yeah.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
They hate us, man. They fucking hate us, bro.
Like these are 3, 4,
bro, these little kids is out the womb. Like what?
They can't give all the kids their lunch. Like why the black kids ain't got no food?
Baby Phil would have flipped the table over.
Baby Phil would have.
Nobody gonna get no snack.
If I'm not eating, ain't none of these little motherfuckers eating. What?
And they have no idea why they are just kind of like, he's eating first. They just kind of like, I can't wait to eat my graham crackers. He's like, where's my food, Mrs. Kelly? They have no idea that it's racist. They just like,
but and you know what sucks is like the kids can't really articulate it. You know what I mean? They can't go home and be like, mommy, this was unfair. Because how old are they? Like 3? You know what I mean? So they're just probably in their mind thinking like, doop-de-doop, like I'm hungry, like it'll get here soon because it's not in their capacity to
vocalize.
To be able to vocalize it and really realize that. at a young age. You
But
know what I mean? It's
this
just
has to be an ongoing thing because somebody recorded it and then put it in the news.
Right.
So it had to be like a child was like, "Mama, why are we always gonna eat last?" And so what are you talking about? Like, let's look at the camera. Like you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like somebody was like, let's take a look at the cameras. It has to be some sort of like report.
like Timmy always gets his graham crackers first.
I'm not gonna say as a child you don't feel it, because I remember one of my earliest racist feeling experiences was like fucking kindergarten, first grade. 5 or 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? Where we're getting treated differently than the other kids, and you know it, you see it, you like, the fuck?
Right.
Yeah. I tell y'all,
Why are you talking to me like this and you don't talk to them like that? Why are you doing this and not? You see it as a kid. Kids are very observational beings. They absorb everything. They can tell when the inflection in your voice changes. So they see the shit that's going on, and they just, like Kaylani said, they don't know how to say it. And the one kid that did probably pointed it out, was like, something ain't right.
Can I tell y'all the ignorance of me as a child, the misconception? My brother Ryan, Phil, told me, he was like, yeah, man, the color of your poop is typically the color of their, our complexion. So it comes out brown because we're black. White people's poop come out their skin complexion. So he's like, you can tell what who shit this is. So I was like, black people out here wilding. So every time I see them on the streets, I'm like, yo, black people need to find toilets.
Need to find a toilet.
So then you remember when poop like dries up and starts to get like white, like the dog ones? I was like, we got a white person. Yeah. We got a white person. Here it is right here. So for the longest, I'm talking like teenage. Like, who's looking for it? I'm looking this up.
Since you were a teenager,
you weren't looking for shit.
I'm not looking for it. So I had this white girls at our house, and I seen one like a turd in the toilet, and I was like, is your dad black?
So you cheating? You got other niggas over here.
She was like, what? I was like, whose turd is this? She's like, oh my God, that's embarrassing. She flushed, and I was like, what is this shit?
Dion, you could not have thought in high school that white people's shit was white.
How do you study this?
What is it called? Peristalsis?
How would you know this?
Well, I went to biology. You never changed the
diaper. You remember this?
Yeah, you gotta understand that. Let's take into context the era.
Man, you're not Googling this.
Nigga, you never watched the Magic School Bus?
There's no cell phones.
Right.
No type of information to where
don't treat me like this.
Go to a library.
Nigga, you were not born in the Middle Ages. You did not shit in a moat.
My brother
there's no excuse.
My brother's my hero, so I looked up to him.
Yeah.
And listen, and I grew up with all black people. So I didn't have any white people that I can take that proof from.
Can we get a shit sample, please? Can I get a food sample?
How can you get research on that? How can you let me see what don't flush that. Let me see what you're working with.
You wouldn't believe how many people have stuff like that in their minds that has been put into people that it is amazing what you can really mold somebody's mind from a young age. If they really idolize and look up to you, you can tell them fucking pisses lemonade and they will drink that.
Yes.
So what is the craziest thing that, like, do you all have older siblings?
Yeah.
Yes, but my sister not crazy, so I don't have nothing.
Okay, so what is the craziest thing that like your older siblings ever told
you? To you about?
I ain't got one.
I confronted him like at 18. I'm like, nigga, why'd you do it? He said, dude, that was a joke, man. I didn't think he was gonna believe that.
How many years did you believe this for?
About 10 years, man. I would say at least 10 years.
Yeah. How, Sway? Don't worry, Dion. I don't think differently about you.
I can completely understand because I know our family, dog. Like, I can completely. we laugh and joke all the time, but if you, especially like you say, Ryan was his hero. So it's like, if I look up to you, I'm going to hang on your words. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And you be getting different colors, man. Everybody's poop ain't the same. So you be looking like, okay, she's light-skinned girl. You know, brown. You be like, oh,
Come on,
we got
man.
an alien over here. We got a green one over here. Not even knowing it was dogs.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Just on the street.
On the street, man.
That's crazy.
Wow.
yeah. White people out here wilding.
That is.
In other news.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard about the Johnson and Johnson vaccine? What's going on with that?
What's going on? Tell us.
Okay, so now, the Johnson and Johnson vaccine people are saying that it causes blood clots. So they're trying to take it off of the market in the United States. Most of the people that are affected are women between the ages of 18 and 45, they say. So yeah, so I mean,
what's the race identifier? How in terms of race, where are those blood clot problems? Where are the higher numbers at in Black women?
I'm not exactly sure, but I mean, I'm not trying to be suggestive here, but it is Johnson and Johnson. Okay, I don't know. Most people I know have taken Pfizer, Moderna. Let me look it up.
Is Johnson and Johnson the one that's a one shot?
Yes.
And you don't got to get a second one?
Bruh.
They didn't release any information as far as the ethnicities of the people.
But it's coming with the women though.
Right, but it is among women between the ages of 18 and 48, and symptoms occurred 6 to 13 days after vaccination. So according to a joint statement on Tuesday, Dr. Ann Shushat, Principal Deputy Director of the CDC, and Dr. Peter Marks, Director of the FDA, said that they're going to convene a meeting to see if they're going to potentially take it off the market in the United States.
You know the United States don't care.
That was fast. I didn't. I mean,
I'm talking about just like food. Like we eat stuff in this country that other countries don't. They can't eat there. So like, are they really going to take it off the market?
The crazy thing is they assume that everyone's body is a monolith. Exactly. As in, like, everybody's going to receive the same sort of. So it's going to have some sort of consequences to somebody. Like if I give out 100 vaccines and 5 people, get athletes' feet from as a side effect, it's like, whoa, this is a problem. It's like, damn it, dude, I forgot he has pre-cancer. And this guy has spinal bifida. It was like, these are the side effects to this vaccine. So it's like now people are like, help me, this vaccine is trash. And other people's like, other 90 people's like, not for me. Well, let me go get checked out.
Yeah, everybody's body is different.
Because it's a combination of drug usage, diet, hereditary, issues.
Your genes, right? With your family, what you got in your bloodline, your family line, historically health concerns, like.
But that hits the news. You know what I'm saying? That hits the news. Five people out of 95. And it's like, oh, we gotta watch out for that Johnson and Johnson.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how it goes. Statistics. I mean, but still, I mean, I wasn't expecting anything crazy as of yet. I was expecting this maybe like a year or so. Did you take the Johnson and Johnson COVID vaccine? Are you experiencing
fibromyalgia?
Right.
Let me ask you ladies this. This is a what if. Now you got to choose. You have to choose one or the other. All right. Would you rather have your period every single day for 1 year, or a period that's 1 week but it comes out like this?
I hate him so much. What the?
Kind of question.
Yeah, come on, bro.
every day for a year, or leak like a faucet for a week.
Yeah, drip like. Bloop.
Thank you, Phil, for clearing it up. So it's every day for a year, or denial for a week.
Denial for a week.
Let me get denial for a week.
Already, usually for a lot of women, how it
Let
goes.
me get denial for a week.
Now for a week?
Yeah.
You be all dried
Y'all
out.
not gonna
blood,
see
like,
me. Y'all not gonna see me. I'm gonna be sitting in the bathtub.
Dion, I don't think
dried
that you
out
should
like,
be able.
I
I
need
don't
more
think that you
blood.
should be able to ask questions about a period until you have one.
Oh, shriveled it.
This dude raising daughters though.
Yes.
So it's like,
This is true.
Crazy ass.
ask your kids that.
Crazy
That's
ass.
the Hood Morning America challenge. Ask your teenage daughters if they would rather have.
That's funny.
Oh, bro. Did y'all see the Kid Cudi?
The dress on
The
SNL.
dress.
It's not even a shock anymore.
Well, you know what? Okay, so I know that he was paying homage to Kurt Cobain.
Hey, Ebony.
They said hi, Ebony.
Oh, you gonna try to block her out like we didn't see her? You try to X her out?
Yeah. She's like, they can really see me. Yes, we're live on Facebook.
She came in with somebody like, yeah, oh, get out. Hey, guys. I mean, with a white guy like, you gonna be my new nigga. Hey, guys, sorry about that. That was my lawyer.
I mean, where he at? Shit. Anyway.
You cut it.
Yeah, so he was paying homage to Kurt Cobain, and because Kurt Cobain used to wear dresses and stuff in his performance. But I thought it was interesting that it just came so quickly after Lil Nas X trying to be Cardi B. You know what I mean? So I think it kind of
Lil Nas X trying to what?
Be Cardi B. I don't know. He gave me real big Cardi B vibes in that video.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I thought I thought it was something else. Like,
nah. He just gave me like,
yeah.
He was like, I could have been in the Up video.
So no, I don't got no thoughts on the dress, bro.
I'm totally fine with it. It's nothing new. I thought he could be more original. I know Kid Cudi. It was a correlation because of Kurt Cobain had mental illness, and he suffered from mental illness, and it was the anniversary of him being on the show with the dress. I thought he could have, been a little bit more original. Did something that was kind of out of the ordinary, but he literally did exactly what he knew what people were going to talk about. He made it viral. It's whatever. It's and I don't think people always just say Hollywood got another one. It's like, no.
I was about to say that.
They did.
Hollywood's always trying to get the man in the dress or something.
It's not even new anymore. I was definitely one of those conspiracy theorists for a long time. That's when I think when Hollywood had no control over like what is being seen. Like now that we have social media, like we have more control of our content,
right,
and what they can greenlight. But he made that decision. It wasn't like it was like, you want to perform on our show? Got to put this dress on, brother. I'm sure it wasn't like that. It was more so like, I got a great idea. This will go viral. It's whatever.
Phil?
If we can see Phil's face.
I know. That's what I was like.
Hard pass. I don't even want to get into that shit.
John Stockton pass.
Come on, man. I don't care about what the fuck that shit was about. Nigga, I don't care that a white dude killed himself 27 years ago. Like, I don't want to be insensitive, but not when we got other shit to worry about. That put out a message for black people, bro. I don't give a fuck about that.
Absolutely.
To be honest, I am all for suicide prevention and awareness, and if you needed to pay homage, put a big fucking video of the nigga behind you. It's better ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool on that shit.
He did exactly what he wanted. Because I haven't heard from him in a while. Last time I heard from him is the mental illness.
But besides a movie cameo here and there.
Yeah. It sucks, man. Yeah, people don't realize, but fame is a drug.
Yeah.
And when you get hot from your first single, and then people just stop talking about you, it's like, I got to get that light again, man. And then when your money starts depleting, you like, I got to find ways to get back out. Somebody who I applaud that stays relevant is Soulja Boy. Every time he dies out, he finds a way to come back. What's his Bootsy, Lil Bootsy? I'm like, this dude, he has what, 2 singles, but he finds his way to stay relevant. Young Jock, addicted to viral.
Yeah.
He does his hair with the
all type of crazy shit.
All types of fear.
Keeps trying to find ways to make people talk about me.
So is that like, here's the thing. Okay, these are all musicians, artists, rappers. And are you saying that they're staying relevant just to be relevant? Or because they're not like, who cares if Young Jock is staying relevant because his hair, like, is he doing something towards the arts to stay relevant? Or these bammers just out here staying relevant? You get what I'm saying?
Staying relevant to the time. Young Jock, what Young Jock came out with is going down in fucking 2007.
Man, I didn't know that. Wow.
Nigga, he's doing all of this shit is doing because he cannot come out with another fucking song. All of everything he's done since he hit the top and then went down has been to stay in the median, because once you reach a pinnacle and then you fall, you start to settle for a little bit less every time somebody gives you.
That's like an athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Cousins, prime fucking example.
Yeah.
Once you diminish and you'll do anything to stay at that, because you've built a life, a persona, a entire identity around that shit. So you'll do anything to keep it.
I take whatever.
What do you have if you lose?
What team wants me? They only got 40,000. I take that to stay in the league.
Yeah. I will take a 10-day contract with $30,000, and I used to be a fucking perennial all-star.
Right.
Wow. Is that a real deal?
I'm still one of the biggest, most dominant niggas in the current NBA. I'm taking a 10-day contract, bro.
Right.
Is that really a thing? That's what he really took? I didn't know that. 10-day contract?
Yes.
He took a 10-day with the Clippers?
Yes.
Wow. When I say people trying to stay relevant,
tryout.
So yeah, people trying to stay relevant, but like
that's the example of what's the nigga from the Blazers now, Carmelo.
Yeah.
Like there's like
people
like
record anything.
Like, do not Carmelo me, man. Do not take me out of a whole season. People are using that as an example. It's like, please do not Carmelo me. It's like I would take a huge Veteran Days pay cut. Just to be on the bench, like help me.
What's amazing is they did all that shit to Melo, and this nigga is still balling.
He balling.
The thing is, when you're an all-star, bro, when you play at that level, you don't lose it. Your body goes.
Yeah.
The problem is always the body. The niggas who mentally are all-star, they're always mentally fucking all-star. I bet if you could put Michael Jordan's brain in a fucking younger body, that nigga would kill shit.
Yeah.
Bro.
But also,
Tom Brady. Look at Tom Brady, bro.
Yeah. Once you're mentally at an area, you don't come from there. You just fucking, your body goes.
The mind can jack up an athlete. Imagine if everybody's saying you trash.
Nick Anderson.
Last year I did this. So what do you mean I'm trash? I had one bad game. And
Nick
now you're
Anderson.
like, am I trash?
Prime example.
Am I a fraud?
Who's the prime example, Phil?
Nick Anderson from the Orlando Magic.
Oh yeah, OG.
Oh,
prime example.
He never recovered.
Back in the day,
Never recovered. After he missed some free throws, never was the same.
We ain't heard from him. We ain't heard.
Never was the same.
That's true. That's true.
I totally forgot about that.
I did too.
Because his team disowned him. Have you seen?
They was mad, but
they didn't talk to him.
It was a total team failure, but it was highlighted by the fact that this nigga, he missed a gang of fucking free throws.
He like 5.
Yeah.
So
and they were all like on game on the line free throws, nigga. Like
Choke.
And you airballing, so nigga, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I can't say it's all right, man. Look, if my teammate missed 5 free throws back to back, I can't be like, hey man, we're gonna get him next time. I've been like,
For the championship, yeah, you're gonna try and get that nigga out because mentally it's a thing. If you that mentally weak to let the audience and let everybody fuck you up to where you can't hit a free throw, we don't need you. Your mind state is too weak. You're not built enough for this game.
Dude, let me tell you something. Phil, if you in bed and your girl says, this ain't it no more. This ain't it.
I have to go.
Even though
we already know the answer.
I'm not gonna do anything. I gotta stay relevant. I gotta stay. Let me lick it where I stick it. Nigga.
No.
Satisfying.
Even though,
get the fuck out of here.
Even though you have a great track record, in your head you like, I've been pleasing women for years. If she's like, this ain't it.
I mean,
you ain't gonna be like, well, watch this then. She's like, that ain't it. You be like, well, how about this move? You can be like, in your head, you be like, all right, yo, I'm flaccid.
I'm gonna head on out.
That would jack me up.
I already know what Phil was saying.
What you want to do is you want to knock off about 10 of these scallywags. Like, I gotta rebuild my confidence, nigga.
That would jack me up. If you going hard, she's like this,
and just muting,
you like,
and just dead facing you. Oh my god!
Oh no! What if she picks up the remote, changes the channel?
God,
what if she picks up the remote, bro? Changes the channel.
You got the remote controller to muscle.
Damn.
Let me know when you done.
She texting her friends back.
Oh my god! Yo,
oh, girl, this shit weird.
Yo. Talking about mentally destroyed me.
Shot, dead.
Imagine
dead. Nigga, you gotta go.
You
have to go fuck a prostitute now. You be like, bitch, you better yell. Ooh, you better. I'm paying for you to yell.
You better yell.
Imagine you being 10-0 in the bedroom and you make this one girl for one night stand. She's like, I've been waiting for you all night. And she be like, this it? You be like, no, I got a little bit more. Hold on. She's like, I thought you'd be a lot better than this. And she's she be like,
have you seen that new movie on Netflix?
You seen the Tina Turner documentary? Let's turn that on.
Hold on, I got a little bit more.
Ain't got no more.
He all the way in there.
No, put your leg up. Put your leg up right here then. Here we go. How about this? Still nothing? Okay, well, let's flip over. Nothing? She be like, hurry up, man. I gotta make, I can, the night's still young. The night's still young. I can find somebody else.
Oh my god, bro.
That's about mentally.
You be all right. So
I was gonna say, so how did so people were giving Paul George last year in the playoffs, that boy, he choked. Like, what happened? What happened to Paul George? And Kawhi was looking at him like, really?
Paul George is not mentally.
Well, I wasn't gonna say nothing about it.
Paul George, I take that back. Paul George is mentally an all-star. Paul George is not mentally a champion yet. Every time he's gotten to a high pinnacle of success, he's always run into that inevitable object.
Bro,
you know what
when is he going to get it then, Phil? Like, bro, I'm not saying that he doesn't have.
Certain niggas got to get carried there before they can plant the stake and understand what they get there.
You can say that about Harden.
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah.
You can say that about Anthony Davis. He got pulled there.
Yeah, he got pulled there, but now you can understand. You can see in the way he plays the basketball now. Like, he plays the game entirely different. As a champion, it's just a mental thing. Once you understand that I don't have to do so much to dominate, you find other areas to dominate in. You know what I'm saying? And that makes you even more dominant. It's a championship mindset. It's like, nigga, I don't gotta put up for. It's LeBron. I don't gotta put a 40 to beat y'all niggas. I know where y'all supposed to be.
So
y'all all know that playoffs is eggshells. You are really like, every move is critical.
Yeah.
So it is. You don't take a lot of chances in playoffs.
Nope.
Because you be like, any one little trajectory missed shot can switch the whole game around. And now he's like, y'all momentum is off. Now your mental is gone. And it's like, damn it. Like my Clippers last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
No way
They gonna do it.
they should have lost
That's
that.
why they went and got Rondo. Because nobody on that Clippers team besides Kawhi
It
Leonard
closed it
knew
out.
what it took to win a championship.
So I have a question for you guys. I was watching the Warriors game last night, and I really feel for Steph Curry. He's one of my favorite players to watch, really, because he makes the game
Fun.
really fun to watch. It kind of reminds me of how I feel like when I watch Magic Johnson. So my question is, would you rather be on a team that was hella winning and now you're losing, or be on a team that was losing and now you're winning?
I would rather be Steph Curry.
Yeah.
You like his
That's
position right now?
winning, then losing.
Yeah. I went to 5 straight. We won 3. Like, I'd take that over just now getting there. Like, who's a team that has yet to really go to 5 straight other than Cleveland with LeBron? Like,
Well, I like what you said, Kalani. I go to reverse. Like Michael Jordan, I feel like his first 3, I think he worked for that. Like, because they were trash in the beginning.
Mhm.
And like to get to that point of like, oh yes, my hard work is paying off.
but you're at the end of your career.
Huh?
But you're at the end of your career.
Yes, but it's like that's a great way to go out.
Yeah.
Versus like Steph is like, man, they were dope back in the day.
Yo,
He's
Steph,
like,
listen, y'all
now
know.
he's like
First of all, Steph put up 55 last night. And
well, I'm
next
saying
year
like I'm talking about the latter of his years. If they never win again, like you never want to have like the end of your career, like, man, like 10 years ago, Steph was a monster. Like now he's with the Boston Celtics, man. And
never
It's Michael Jordan.
went to the Wizards.
Well,
It's Michael
that
Jordan
was a
all
business-
over again.
that was a business
Like,
move.
Michael Jordan should have stayed retired after the 98 season.
Absolutely.
Nigga, that's that mental, man.
He should have
Nigga, come
stayed
on,
his butt
come
in the
on,
house.
come
But
on.
that's the
Hey, all
point
the way
that you guys were making.
2000.
Right?
And then you got dogged by young Kobe. It's like, nigga, you didn't have to go through
You didn't
that.
have to do that.
You didn't have to
So-
do any of
You
that.
put yourself on a poster.
You got crossed
Clint
up by
Capella.
Iverson. Like you got crossed by Iverson. You had to do
Listen.
that. You had to do that.
Listen, Jordan is like, nigga, I am Jordan. I can win with any team. Listen. Imagine if he actually won a championship. He's like, nigga, I told y'all. I don't care how old I am. If he has that mentality. I'm still Jordan. But he
only way
realized
to
like,
do
oh,
it
there's
is
a lot of niggas
LeBron.
that's younger than me, that's faster than me. I don't have the team around me. Like, they made it to the playoffs, didn't they?
Who?
They lost
The
immediately.
Wizards?
No.
Did they make it to the playoffs?
No, they did not.
With Rip?
I'm from there. Jordan
With
we ain't do nothing
With
him
Rip
with
Hamilton, by the time Rip Hamilton and all them made it with
We
Deshaun
did
Stevenson,
nothing.
Jordan was long gone.
He was long gone?
Yeah.
He was long
I
gone.
could have swore I seen Rip and Michael on the same team.
They were, but they didn't make the playoffs.
They didn't make no
That was Rip
playoffs.
Hamilton's first year in the league, and Michael Jordan fucked up Rip Hamilton's mentality so bad that he had to go to Detroit to find his game.
Yeah.
Because
That's what
when
I'm
Rip
saying, though.
Hamilton came into the league, he was a cold little shooter. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, all of these alpha personalities, they fuck up the mentalities of younger people because it's like, if you can't get mentally here where I am, I can't use you. Kobe and Andrew Bynum or Kobe and fucking Dwight Howard, Kobe and fucking anybody, nigga. Kobe and any team from 2001 to 2009. Like, every nigga on those rosters mentally is fucked up.
Yeah.
For real.
Do you blame Kobe or do you blame the weak mentality?
I blame both. I blame both. I blame Kobe. I blame Kobe for not handling it, because you got to understand, when you come from a dog era and the era under you is all buddy, they not gonna have that dog in you. So you could have brought it out in different ways, but a dog is a dog, and you grew up with big dogs, so you're gonna be a big dog. So you expect other dogs to be big dogs. You know what I'm saying? So, but the era that them niggas is coming up in was soft as well. You know
But do you
what I'm saying?
understand how hard that is? If I say to you, like, Phil, where you work right now, you like at a 3. I need you at a 10, man. Come on, you are so much better than this. I seen you at your potential. In your head, you thinking like, this nigga think I'm a 3.
No.
So your head, you be like, fuck. am I that trash? And then every time you play, I'm like, you playing it, you doing this. Like, come on, I need you higher. You like, these niggas watching me. It's like, come on, man, come
bro.
on.
Yeah,
And
if
now
you're
you
on
just
a
like,
team with, come on, bro. If
Yeah,
you're on a team with
pressure.
Kobe,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
but that would
Of
jack
course
you
he's
up.
watching.
Because now you're
That
like,
would-
he's
would.
watching me.
That
He's
would.
watching my every move.
Yeah.
He's calling you at midnight, like, what you doing?
Because I can't
Like,
even work like that. I can't even
Right.
work with somebody looking over my shoulder watching me work. I definitely.
that would jack me up.
Because I'm
Hey,
like,
where you at,
what
man?
the fuck are you
I'm
doing?
at
My
Applebee's.
mind
Why
was
ain't you at the
already
gym?
going, what the fuck are you doing here?
Why ain't you at the gym? I'm at Applebee's with my family. It's my daughter's birthday. Fuck that. Get at the gym right now. You gotta be playing. You like, all right, hey, happy birthday, baby. I gotta go.
Bro, you know what's crazy to me in sports right now is the fact that the Packers have not negotiated Aaron Rodgers' contract yet.
How old
Bro,
is he?
the season is about to be preseason. Bro, like,
How old is Aaron Rodgers?
Huh?
He's 40? Yeah.
But he's not washed though. He's not washed. He's still a great quarterback. I mean, he definitely could have. Man, they could have won that game in the divisional playoffs had they not.
Yo, if
kicked
he
that
would have
field
ran
goal.
the ball.
Yeah,
But
if they would
nah.
have not kicked that field goal, Matt LaFleur lost
Big
that
shit.
game.
If
for
he would have
them,
just
period.
ran it himself.
But he wasn't. I mean, Matt LaFleur was calling the plays. He had no control.
Bro, he had
Action.
space and opportunity, bro. Run the
40.
ball. Sorry, what happened? Phil?
I don't know. I think. I mean, if I was Aaron Rodgers, I would pack my shit up.
I think we are missing the fact that this
Yeah.
nigga
40.
40 years old. If he gets hit, when the last time you seen Tom Brady really get hit? When the last time you seen Tom Brady really get hit?
Yeah, no.
Like, what
You
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
Drew Brees really get hit and he crushed his fucking chest.
Yeah.
Like, he's 40.
I still think Aaron Rodgers has a few years in him. I mean, he's not gonna be hosting Jeopardy for the rest of his, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of his life.
That's definitely his post-career job, though. He wants to take another bad.
Yeah.
So, folks, I got to roll out.
I was gonna say before, but nah, y'all, we are not going to get. We remit. Come on, y'all. We're not gonna bring up. We're not gonna say something about DMX. Give me your favorite something. Like, come on, y'all.
It's been a rough week.
Yeah, it's been
got
a
to
really
talk
rough
about
week.
Dark
He didn't even,
Madness.
man. Oh, Jamal Murray tore his ACL.
I saw the game last night. I saw the play.
That was crazy.
I
Yeah.
saw the play.
Last minute of the game, too.
I know. That was a travesty.
He was going hard, and they was about to lose anyway.
That's some Booby Miles shit.
So yeah, I don't. You know,
Going in. I don't got to be in, but I'm going in. Like,
yeah, he didn't need to do that. He didn't need to do that. Game was over. Y'all lost.
IP my nigga DMX, man.
Yeah.
So
Man, that was
DMX,
rough.
yo, you know, I mean, I don't know what I want to talk. I just want to give him his respects. Y'all favorite
Yeah.
DMX movie, line, song,
I
favorite
love,
moment. You know, y'all want to bark, which I want to.
I hate the latter years of his life. Like, I watched his, like, you can tell, like, the drug is, like, in his system. I hate seeing those interviews, but it's like, you can see him, like, fighting, like, trying to relive. I was like, damn it, dude, I can see it in his system. He had 15 kids, man.
Yeah.
He's just trying to find love.
Yeah.
And it's like, he wasn't mentally healthy, but he was a giver, but no one was giving to him.
Exactly.
So when you give so much, you turn to drugs, turn to women, turn to alcohol. And it's like, man, dude, people just really used him.
Yeah.
And it
From a
really
young
sucks.
age.
Huh?
From a young age, too.
He was such a giver, man.
Yeah.
It was, like, every time it's been like, he gave me this, he gave me this. And it's like, no one really said, I did this for DMX.
Right.
You know? So
I think my favorite thing that, because, you know, a lot of people have been posting stuff and a lot of people have been like, you know, posting the music, the movies and all that. And I think the thing that touched me the most was a post that said that, you know, he wasn't perfect, but he didn't wait to be perfect to let God use him.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
love that.
I think that was the most touching thing out of everybody, or out of everything that I personally saw. And like, you know, we don't have to wait to strive for perfection to be perfect in God's eyes. You know what I mean? God created us, and it's, you know, it's so sad. He was so young. You know,
Yeah.
50 is not that old. I mean,
It's
unless you're
not.
Aaron Rodgers, you know.
Let me tell you something, man. I meet women, discreet women, / Cocoa Puff sweet women. Make me want to eat women. Not me. Because y'all cats can eat off the plate all you want, but not me. I was getting at these chickens from a distance. For instance, as minute as they start catching feelings, I'm out. I love that conversation. He said, y'all cats can eat on the plate all you want.
Not D. Not D said, but I won't do.
But the thing is, he called us with a switcheroo, like, make you want to eat with. Not me.
Yeah.
Switcheroo. Because he had people agreeing with, like, yeah. He said, oh, he switching up on me like that.
Thought he was on board. Not me.
I think he was just such a talent, man. I feel like, you know, everything he did, he was cold at. I mean, acting. He was from a Black actor perspective, from what I've seen, fucking great actor.
Absolutely.
Great actor. Musician, one of the best to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like he was just, you know, and it pulls back to, you know, the shootings and stuff, kind of, you know, in a world where everything's connected. They want something from us. That's why we either create for them or they try to kill us. Like, it's something in us that they don't have that they want. And so we are used and abused, and our systems are built up against us. You know what I'm saying? You could tell how the system failed DMX, from, you know, everything in his growing up to not people just loving him and not giving him the proper care and attention that he needed. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh man, I fuck with DMX. DMX told me this, but did you ask DMX how he was doing? Did y'all go spend the block? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, but you got to take care of people while they're here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, and especially when all of these outside forces are against us.
Absolutely.
We got to take care of each other better, man. And I seen, and like Cuzzo said, I didn't like to see the deterioration of him, because my younger view of him is just this cold nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when you see the drugs kind of getting at him and he's speaking too fast, his brain is actually processing shit faster than his body can
handle.
You know what I'm saying? Get to it. So, but that's a result of drug use and people not just stepping in and being like, man, look, you need some real help, man. Like, and he could have been stubborn and be like, fuck y'all, I don't need no help. You know what I'm saying? But that is in us as Black men as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to come out the womb strong. We taught, I still remember being taught shit 3-4 years, only the strong survive, dog eat dog. Shit I grew up with. Like, that's why my mentality is a lot different, but it's just what you're brought up in. And I feel like he could have lived a lot longer life, though. Like,
Absolutely.
he really could have done it. He could have been at least 60, 70 years old. Like you said, 50 is not
50 is young, man.
Old age at all.
50
is really young to be, you know what I'm saying, just passing away like that.
Yeah. And my thing was, you know, I agree with everything everybody has said, especially like you said, Kaylani, he wasn't perfect, but that didn't stop him, right? And even recently, like, you know, we keep seeing interviews, like he was a praying man, like he, you know, he was definitely doing what his purpose, what he was here for. But through all the, you know, the toxicity in his life, he still was here and served a purpose, you know. And I mean, I guess, you know, I'm glad that we were able to, I know he was just on Versus, so we got to get, you know, we have that footage now. We have that moment, and people gave him his flowers, you know, while he was there. But like, it a lot, you know, it could have been a better, you know, situation for his, you know, health wise. But you know, he gave himself. He, you know, he didn't have any more to give. You know what I'm saying? He really gave us his all.
Yeah.
And you know, that's all I could, like, he ain't got a drop left in him to give to anybody else.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, but
man, rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, DMX, yo. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. But all right, man. Look like we done lost Dion. So
he just tapped out. Where
you know, he disrespectful. I should pull his picture up. Either way, We out. We will see. We're gonna see him on 420. We're gonna have an amazing show.
420. I'm so excited for that episode, guys. Please make sure you tune in. We're gonna try and get some stuff to raffle off for you guys, hopefully. So yeah, that'll be good.
All right, y'all have a good week.
See y'all next week.
We will see y'all Tuesday.
All right, son.
Fucking rude. Are you kidding me?